Hello, happy, healthy, most authentic, and vibrant collective. So I've been stewing in this South Node feeling for a bit, pretty much all day. Um, Partially it is addiction, so there is addiction out there that some of you maybe even um, doing your shadow work. And congratulations for at least being aware of your addiction. Okay, so part of it was addiction, and the other part is just honestly sitting in it to get all the messages. Okay. And if receiving messages for me is my addiction, then that's my addiction, is to keep the energetic forecast and updated. Okay. But also to remind myself I don't deserve to stew in that because those aren't my feelings. I haven't done anything to be sitting in that. You know what I mean? Um, or I have forgiven myself for the things that I have responded and reacted in ways, okay? Walking on my faded path, walking on your faded path. You're in your SpongeBob mode, you're in your North Node. Um, and just being aware that it is not your energy to be sulking in, right? And then we have an Aquarius that is in their South Node. That knows that they cannot put you out of this peace. It's disgusting to them, you guys. I was actually feeling nauseous a bit ago. I was feeling the oppression. Okay, let's just call it what it is. I was feeling the oppression. And I'm sitting here, asking myself, where is this coming from? Because it's not mine, and I don't claim it as mine. And then I got my, signs and signals and synchronicities and messages from the divine. And this individual, their mask, okay, they can't. This upside down Aquarius. I want to say this upside down Aquarius that has reversed the truth, okay? And then the universe reversed it back to the truth, but exposed even more along the way. So this individual is, I'm really getting that at the very least they're mentally entrapped, but if they're not just mentally entrapped, they're also physically imprisonment, okay? In prison. Um, like they got caught up for something totally different, and then they got caught, like they got to bragging about all the stuff that they've been getting away with when it comes to you. And I feel like they may have even known someone who may have even known you that has gone to prison for whatever reason. Cross paths for a reason. There's never an accident. Ever an accident. Love. And this person showed you love. And they went and they told on this person. They went and told on this person because they see your magical ways. They see you as a unicorn. So this exposure is coming from a place of real, authentic, genuine, true love. It's coming from a space of like no one does this to my girl and gets away with it. That's the feeling I'm really getting. Like this individual is very protective over you, and for some of you it might not be someone that's locked up with another individual. It could be like a law enforcement official, a guard. It could be someone that works with, like, it could be an attorney. It can be change it to how it needs to fit to your story, because you know what's going on in your story. But like what I'm picking up is that this individual was locked up with someone that knew you. And word of mouth, okay? It's just word of mouth at this point. It doesn't matter who's who. It's just word of mouth got around. And this took place today. You guys, today is Monday that I'm making this content, creating this content. And, the snake in your grass is, it's being released. It's being integrated. So I'm getting cord cutting, which is honestly why I know that I'm even, like, able to sit in this oppression as long as I have today. And I'm okay with that. I'm super okay with that, because if that helps balance out the feelings and emotions and the weight of the world, Like, I will gladly carry that on my back for some time. You know what I mean? For another to feel mentally clear enough, long enough to get themselves out of a rut. Okay, because we all deserve a break sometimes. Even if we've done some messed up things, you guys, you gotta remember, hurt people have been hurting people for centuries now. So it's not an excuse, it's a reality, and it is a condition. It is an environmental condition, okay? Or a product of your environment. Upgrade. And now it's like, now you come back to this feeling where it's like, okay, I helped this other individual I'm connected to because I got to feel what they're feeling, and now I'm still gonna lead by example and get myself out of the ick. I'm gonna get myself out of the ick and back into the journey. I have this new soul contract to uphold. Okay? Weighing of the heart. You want to make sure that your heart is not in that, you know, it's not in that ick for long, because then you're gonna go down on the spirit on the spirit realm for something that you're not even guilty of, but because you feel the guilt of another, you feel the oppression of another, it automatically, yeah. So spirit's just saying, keep that balance, find that balance, keep that balance. Something to do with Egyptian ties as well. So it's like you're a wealthy, and I'm getting hot. You're a wealthy individual, and I've been cold. So some of you may, honestly, maybe feeling cold, which is weird because it's summertime. So I don't know why I've been feeling so cold the past like 3 or 4 days, where I'm turning on the heater in my room. It's during summer. So that's how cold, and that's when I know, like, okay, something's in my energy, and I've been seeing her too. It is an old ancient. It's not death. It's not death, but it is a demonic force. It is a dark spirit. It is one that they call no name, is what it's explaining to me. And it's been, creeping up and showing me itself here and there. And I've been kind of ignoring it because I'm just like, oh, hey, it's you again. Like, your energy is not, it's familiar, but it's not the same one that I shooed away, last year. But that's because it came to me differently. It came to me differently, and then the way I'm taking this right now is almost like it's confirmation, the flower of life. So it's a part of the life cycle, and this time around when it came to me, so it is death. I'm getting the confirmation right now in my third eye. It is death that came to visit me, but she came to visit me in a different way this time. I'm getting emotional. She came to me in a different way this time. She didn't come after me. She came to me to let me know. I mean, obviously, when they come to you, it's a message in itself. But sometimes when they're sent to you, it's in a more, like, you feel it. You feel the pressure. You feel like, am I about to be murked? Is someone about to shark a bitch? Like, like you feel the energy different. And this time when she came to visit me, she just let me know, like, you're getting your bouquet of flowers. I'm not here to collect you. I'm just here to let you know that that person that came, that sent me to you, is about to be collected. Because they've avoided this inner child wound that needed addressing. It needed healing. And now their whole entire world is going up in flames, you guys. Fucking shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have Metatron in the reverse, so they tried attacking your spirit team. They tried attacking the unseen forces that keep you protected, and this domination magic that they were using has backfired. So even in the dream state, they could have been doing this to you. Or this could be pertaining to a Pisces in their south node. Or it could be speaking to a Pisces in their north node, if you're here and this is resonating for you. Yeah, idyllic times. It's not an idyllic time right now it's an idyllic time to be doing this inner child healing. Like, it's never too late. Every time you're gifted vision, breath, and or sight and breath and, movement, you should be able to Yeah, that's the message for today, and just to take care of yourself, more self-care, because um, energy's being thrown around and stuff like that, especially because I've been called to show myself more parts of myself, vulnerable parts of myself, like, doing readings and stuff like that, because let's face it, like, a lot of people look down on this because a lot of people fucking copy it. They mad because they ain't it. Okay? What I'm doing, I'm not trying to be like conceited or anything. This is me being real. This is all I know. This is where my life starts. And so when people attack this, they are literally attacking a part of me. Because this is something that I'm closest to. It's like anything, like if you were to open a business and it's like a sneaker business, let's just say, and you love sneakers and you wear them on your feet all the time, even in your bedroom, even like you just have sneakers to walk around in your house as your slippers. You're just a sneakerhead or something. Those are your babies. Well, that's how I see my cards, especially the ones that I co-create with Source and the higher beings that are. Yeah, with the goddesses, right? I am an authentic goddess. That is my role. So it's like this individual's having issues finding, like they're having, what is the word? They're having a hard time finding who they really are because they're neglecting their inner child healing work. Okay? And they see you living wealthy. Okay? So this could be even a Taurus. But I really don't get that. I just get that you're very grounded, but you're very wealthy at the same time, and this individual cannot crack that code. And it's like they've been studying you to crack the code. They haven't been studying you to ask, how did you get here? So, like, right off the bat, Source is going to be like, no, dude, like, no, you too shall not pass. Like, what the fuck? That's a hell no for me, dog. Like, literally, all these ancestors coming through saying all this stuff, because it's like, you got to do that work. You can't just, like, boop, I'm here. Yeah, I mean, you can on your first day of the job when Spirit tells you just show up, but you still got to put in that work. You still got to do things. You still got to build that intuition and that trust within yourself and the universe and then others around you. It all starts with the self. Supplementations can help too. There's Shilajit. Fucking A, man. Go get yourself some gummies. Go get yourself some B12 gummies. Go get yourself something to, like, it's a placebo effect anyway, I mean, there are things out there that do work. And for my thing is, if you can find something without citric acid in it and xanthan gum, you're fucking winning. You're winning. And if it doesn't do anything other than not poison you, take the damn supplement and put your brain on autopilot, allowing it to think, allowing it to trust that it's being supplemented with something, whether that be actual supplementation for your body, like iron, any deficiencies that maybe doctors aren't picking up on, but you deep down know you may internally be struggling with, like ADHD and pain of your body. Like those aren't like symptoms of something individual. Those are symptoms of like your fucking hormones being not balanced. There's no reason why you should be dealing with like fibromyalgia and all these different things, and then like, oh, but I have a period every month and it comes heavy. Like, what the fuck? You had a hysterectomy and now you still have a period. Like, come on. Like, make this make sense to me, you guys. Like, this is obviously something to do with imposter syndrome and someone not knowing themselves to the point where they've killed their body. This individual that is rotting away, literally, in mental imprisonment at the very least, has also rotted their body. Okay, because when this eat more fruit card comes out too, like, we can rot like fruit, right? When we get ripe, we're underripe, we're ripe, and then we get past the expiration on it, right? It's like this individual like surpass their expiration date by all this stupid fuckery and diabolical fucking shit that they've done. God, Spirit's warning right here. Don't F with an oracle who shows them self-respect. Okay? And then is high ranking in the nether realms. Communication coming in, or this could be pertaining to an air sign. We have Gemini, Libra, and I don't know the other air sign right now. You know, because Taurus is Earth. Yeah, I'm at a crossroads with it right now. In process of learning the deities, the planets, the rulers, and everything that comes with the planetary alignment on this twin flame journey. So a lot of you can think your twin flame journey, or you can think a toxic ass soulmate that went stale on you, that had every intention on being loved, but no intention on giving it back. Okay? So someone that woke you up, you know, had you in the reverse with your battery pack, you know, they sucked your juice pack dry. Possibly even messed with your sensuality, your sexuality, made you feel worthless, made you question yourself, made you question your ethics, took you away from the foundation of what makes you you. Mama Gaia, come on. Yeah, they had you. They were breadcrumbing you. What would you do for a Klondike bar? That's what that one really means. So when it comes out different for me, it's a shock. But this is pertaining to, they were breadcrumbing you. They were breadcrumbing you, and they were cheating on you because they were confused about their sexuality. And this is going to be exposed if it hasn't already, and it's honestly going to be public knowledge. Okay? Because this is going to be something where it's like, oh, you know, a judge and like 6 court officials and then like 96 officers have all been arrested today on allegations or on findings of these allegations. Now it's confirmed. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that, bro. Some shit like that. Yes. Because this spell work backfired like a motherfucker. And this energy that's coming through you guys, she is one that is like, I had no energy. I had no energy before this. Seriously, I was like, I'm just gonna watch White Lotus. I'm gonna lay here. I'm gonna feel all my body pains, and then I'm gonna map out what I'm gonna do when I get the energy and get up out of this. And so I did that. So even when you're sitting in the thick of it, you can honestly still make plans to get out of it, and you'll come out of it quicker. Just like as quick as this stuff backfired. Right? Because the moment you pull your energy back, you retract and you get out of that, the muck, it goes straight back. So that's exactly what I did. Back to my story. You know, for the past 3 or 4 days, I've been seeing the shadow of her. She revealed herself to me actually this morning on my chair next to my bed. And I was just like, oh, hey, you again. Shit, bitch, you scared me a little bit. But that's because her energy was different. Okay? She wasn't coming for me. She was coming to me as a messenger. So right off the bat, that's where I was like, whoa, hey, girl. Haven't seen you in a minute. What did I do this time? You know what I mean? It was kind of one of those where it was like you snuck up on me, and normally your energy cannot. It leaves a signature, an imprint that it cannot sneak up on me. But today you did, bruh. Today you did. And so this is all pertaining to something to do with religion, and it was just like ultimately their God complex. So this can also be pertaining to an organization. Maybe this individual had an entire religious organization or a mosque or whatever they like to call themselves, right? You know, just a flock of sheeple. Because, and I say that, and I really say that, and I mean what I say when I say sheeple, because at any given point, they could have asked. They could have gone digging. They could have done the research. They could have gone and done their own, subcontracting, can't even speak. This energy is just so excited to get everything out. So this is done. This is done. This is already done. And it cannot be undone. And there's someone in their fucking mental entrapment at the very least, but I'm really seeing bars. And they're holding back that knot in their throat. They're saving those tears. They don't want to release those tears because those are guilty tears. Those are guilty tears for the people that they have unalived prematurely, unjustly. Wow. Some of you are even going to get, I just saw the news card. Clear out your energy if you haven't by now. Because this person, this individual, I'm getting, not only were they a spiritual hitman, okay, this person may have been drugging you, this person may have been poisoning you, this person may have been doing all of the above. This person was definitely contracted to unalive you, and you got away, okay? Even with that bloody shirt you seen in the closet, and you told them, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that. You were telling them, like, hey, you need to step up your game and you need to stop these things. You know what I mean? Like, what even is that? And it was just probably followed up with lies. Yes, news. You're going to find out in the news that this person is a professional unaliver. And you were going to be one of their victims, and they couldn't help but they actually were intrigued by you. And a lot of you I'm talking to, it could have been because of your talent. Maybe some of you are singers, maybe others of you are just peacekeepers, or maybe others of you are oracles like myself. Hi. Yeah. This is also a personal message, and I will publicly announce that as well. Because I don't do that funky stuff. I've done some funky stuff to myself. I think everyone does that when they're going through things that they don't know what they're going through and trying to find themselves. They go through addiction, or they go through things. It doesn't even have to be addiction. But literally, addiction isn't everything. You could be addicted to traveling. You could be addicted to fucking combing your hair to the point where you got 2 little strands of hair left. You know what like, these are real things. Addiction can be literally anything, okay? But this individual, I feel like, and I say that because out of all of their addictions, they can't like leave collective alone. Like, their addiction has turned so like bad, so like magnificently bad, I'll say, because it's so grand. It's a grand addiction, and it's one that they have never experienced before. And it's because they're just like, just let me in your energy field, just let me suck you, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, they just, like a succubus energy. Their demon has gone like senile. Whatever low vibe attachment that they have grown onto them, that has now, jellyfished into them, morphed into one, that thing has an addiction for collective, for the divine, okay? And this individual feels it, and they don't know how to go about it because they don't know who to talk to about it. They have nobody to talk to about it. You were the one to talk to about it, and they fucking tried killing you, and at the very least pushed you away. They dropped the ball. I just dropped all my cards, so they dropped the ball. Okay, blue avian race. So we have protection. You're otherworldly. And this is the way this individual sees you, honestly, is otherworldly. Like a fucking alien. And they want another chance. At the very least, to get back in your energy. But they want another chance to be with you. Yeah. And on the back of this, it reads, the time is now or never. So it's like they feel like their time is just, it's up for another chance. Yeah, Spirit's saying they're wishing while you're being asked to make a wish. So if you want to wish yourself out of this situation, I'm right there with you. I don't blame you. Light as an angel's feather. So your heart has been weighed, and you're allowed to make this wish, okay? The wish that they're making, they can't, because their heart is not in the right place for it. Yes, concubine, you guys. So again, and a lineage saboteur. I'm telling you, this is what they were hired for. They were hired. They were hired. They weren't even just there for you. They were actually hired, whether they were paid with drugs, guns, pussy, fucking money. I don't know. I don't care. In cars. They were paid. They were paid. And that's another part of this news that's going to be, it's like old news though, because old just came out. So old news coming out about this. Because this is something, you know, that collective already knows. Duh, don't F with an oracle, right? And people see you as absent, cold, and detached maybe now, because you'd rather talk to the ethers. You'd rather be in telepathic ties than give someone another chance. Patience is required in these moments. Men talking. So lots of different races coming through. You could be a starseed hybrid or resonate with that term. Or you can totally just not container yourself into anything. Patience is required in these moments. So I'm really feeling like this individual is telepathically trying to make a wish in their jail cell for you to come and visit them. I'm sorry I laugh. That's me transmuting because that is just absurd. And then also they're showing patience because they've studied you. So, but inside, internally, you know, that's where you're going to see, that's where Spirit's telling us patience is required, because they're just going to drop. They're literally, all the shit that they've done to other people is literally chipping at them away. Chipping away at them. To the point where their fascia's frozen, incomplete, probably missing from all the drugs they've been doing. And this is me being for real. Like, this is me seeing things in my third eye. Okay? This isn't me just making up, materializing things. Okay? This is for real, for real. This is sad, you guys. This is sad. And I don't want to leave the energy like this, but I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm going to create a part 2 to this because we're already at 27:14. So I'm going to leave it there for time purposes. The time is now or never. So keep speaking on your truth. And we'll be back with some more positive, uplifting messages for the day. Much love, collective. One love.